So why did the gramophone lose its horn? Recently, I got asked this in a comment as to why gramophones lost their big horns, and there's a few reasons really. Whilst today a gramophone with a big horn is desirable, this was not always the case. Gramophones and phonographs opened up music to the masses, as it was no longer necessary to listen to it live. Initially, gramophones were built to work, and although they often had decoration, they were basically functional devices. However, people wanted music in their living rooms, but not necessarily what they considered to be big, ugly machines which created it. As well as being considered ugly, the horns were bulky and easy to knock into. They also required a fair bit of dusting, which made them unpopular. At first, machines literally just lost their horns and became known as hornless, though effectively the horn was inside. This solved the practical issues. However, what people also wanted was to be surrounded by elegant furniture, so it became fashionable to build gramophones as pieces of furniture that looked like they were fine antiques, or at least finely made. As well as the look, there was also a bit of a backlash against mechanical music. Whilst today we see the Victorian style of mechanical music as being charming, people wanted to hear real people singing and playing musical instruments. Companies like the Gramophone Company, who owned the H&V label, were therefore very keen to describe their machines as instruments. They wanted people to think of them as musical instruments and not mechanical contraptions. This was intended to give them an air of quality above and beyond a mere machine. This way of thinking was often reflected in the way they were sold, alongside other musical instruments in music shops. Having said that, there were also specialist gramophone dealers, and they were also sold alongside other household appliances. They were a popular addition to bicycle shops as they were mechanically similar and could be sold during the winter months when cycling was less popular. So did these internal horn machines actually work any better than the ones with external horns? Well, at least not initially, but internal horns did develop over time and perform very well. Some true enthusiasts who valued sound quality above everything else did stick with external horn machines, with some very high quality horn gramophones being made well into the 1940s. Thanks partly to the H&V logo, the modern perception of gramophones is that they have big brass horns, and indeed modern fakes with brass horns are made even to this day. This imagery is so common now, these fake machines are often seen in television and film productions, and to many people look more like gramophones than the real things. Hopefully that's answered the question, and if you've enjoyed this video then please give it a like and maybe watch this one too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.